Ultimately, when I ended up going into correct treatment for borderline personality disorder, I contacted the two inpatient places I had been and found that I had actually been diagnosed with borderline, and no one had ever told me. And what I really discovered was that's an incredibly common story in this diagnosis, is that people don't get told. And they don't get told because the clinicians don't have the skill to treat you, or they think you go online and look it up and freak out because of all the stuff that's written about it online. They think you'll walk out of treatment. So I think sometimes they fear they'll lose you, and they'd rather hold on to you and make sure they can try to help you versus lose you to you getting pissed off at them, which might be what you would do if you have the diagnosis, because they're quote unquote, insulting you. I think there's a skilled way to tell someone, and I think that's part of their job, is to get good at doing those kinds of things. The way a doctor would have to do if you have like a very scary physical diagnosis. I think that's actually part of their job, is to be direct and upfront with you. And it might be a strong thing to say, but it is malpractice, I think. And so what it means is that people lose 5-10 years of their life. I mean, it's considered an average of 5 to 6 years until you get the correct diagnosis for borderline. What happens is people lose years of their life because the doctor that you paid to do what they do actively didn't do it. So I made this film because I was pissed off. I was angry about, entering into a system that massively failed in certain ways to do its job. And I was like begging for it to do its job, and it just failed. And I felt like I lost a lot of time because of that failure.